That'll do. That felt like a long jam. Was that a long jam? Ah, that felt longer than normal. How long have we been rolling? So there's some clangers in there, some bum notes. What are you going to do? I was supposed to jam with this guitar last week. Why didn't I? I can't remember why. Oh, because it was about illegal strats. So I thought it was more appropriate to do a strat. But this is the video from 2 weeks ago when I changed the pickguard on this Jet to the custom one from pickguard.co.uk. Why am I telling you this? I don't even know. Thanks for coming. How's everybody doing? Hello, good to see you, and stuff like that. What we're hammering on about? We're hammering on about something tonight. Is it the specs you don't use, or the specs you neglect, or something like that? Not using your tone knob, and your volume knob, and your trem, and your 28th fret. Guilty? I am pretty much, and we will get to the poll at some point later where we will, where is it? It's down here. We will discuss what you're all saying about it. Got loads of comments. I was actually never got a chance to respond to them earlier today, but I just had a look like at the last sort of 10 minutes before we came on. Some funny comments, so we'll get a read of them soon. Let's say hello to the chatteroo. Old Man Zen, first in the house. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Victory House Music is in. Francis Chambers in, hello to you, mate. Hozzer68, hello, mate, how you doing? Ben Coombs in the house, how you doing, mate? Good to see you, Ben. Caught a couple of your live streams, was it this week or last week? This week, I think. I was having late nights. Late for me, but it's always a fun hang over at Ben Coombs' joint. So, check him out. Good channel, great fun, great laugh, great community, great hang, great times. That's enough of that. Excuse me. I think we said hello. We did. CD Nelson's in the house. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Good to see Chris Otterwell. Hello to you, mate. What are you saying, Ben Coombs? You did a restring on your 1971 Martin D28. All I can say is, oh my. 1971 Martin D28. Flexing the good stuff there, mate. Good on you. What strings did you put on? Nice strings. We like specs. Peter Collins in the house. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Dinger63 for Dundee. Hello, mate. Graham Campbell. Another Phil Scott. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Jojo Fry's in the house. How you doing, Jojo? thanks for coming. Who else have we got here? Andrew Morgan, how you doing, mate? Not seen you for ages. G'day. Where are you from? What time is it? I don't know. A show about knobs, you're here. Glad to see it, mate. Count you in. Vincent Brennan's in. Hello, mate. How we doing? Al Lindsay, Gear Safari in the house. Anton's in. How you doing, mate? Thanks for coming in. And how we getting on? Luke Fulton is in. It's busy tonight. It feels busy. Feels busy. Johnny D, 123. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Easy there, Ingve. Benkum, sorry, mate. I wish. It was terrible. We jumped. The chat jumped. It happens sometimes. Where did we get to there? Where did we get to? What's it? It was something about something. I've lost where I am. Sorry if I've lost anyone. Johnny D, 123, we got there. Yeah, there we go. Search for Tones in the house. How you doing, mate? Actually, I caught some of your live stream as well last night, mate. I wasn't participating, but I was watching in the background because I was, excuse me, working on thumbnails. Yes, as you do. Jet should release this as a Steve signature. It's a nice one, mate. It's a nice one. You know, I don't know if this one's going to stay too long. It's a really great guitar, right? But I'm not a telly guy, and I found myself in a position where I've actually got 4 T-types, which is ridiculous. So, I don't know. I do love it. And it's actually the only real telly that I've got. That could be a video for another day. When I say that, I've got a couple that's got... Well, I've got one that's got a pair of wide-range humbuckers, and it's a thin line. And I've got the thin line Milehouse one that's through in the other room. And... what's the other one? Oh, the other one's the one I got from China. That's made of mahogany. Is that a real... I don't know. Anywho, excuse me. Where do we get to there? MS Shepherd, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. I hope I've not missed anybody. If I had a hammer, you would hammer in the morning. Ben Coombs would never go above the 52nd fret. Good shout, mate. Good shout. Trey Shrins, did I just see there? I think I did. How you doing, Trey? Good to see you, mate. Thanks for coming in. Scott Bogfoot's in the house. Which Treman would that be? I missed something there. That's from Chris Otterwell there. There we go, the Dario XS 11-52. I just put the Dario XS on a secret guitar yesterday. Yeah. Robbie F, how you doing, mate? Call me evil, but I stole, aka borrowed, the P90 Mustang back from your son. You've seriously missed that guitar and those pickups. Nice one, mate. What one is that? Is that the Modern Player, Fender Modern Player? Or is it a Squire? I'm not sure. What one is it? What one is it? I don't know. Jojo, you do use the 22nd fret though. Yes, I do too. That was something I was going to talk about. I mean, that's basically it. That's basically all I could say. Ben Coombs, not a telly guy. I'm not a telly guy. I like a telly. I mean, it kind of comes into the specs thing because I love a trem. I love a trem. I don't use it as much as I should. Although I would say I probably use it more than most. No, that's not true. Maybe more than average, I would say. I do like to have a wee wiggle with a trem, especially for gigs. Liquid, good evening from a fellow Dundonian. Glad to finally catch a live stream. Glad to have you, mate. Thanks for coming in, mate. Love the spelling as well. Liquid, brilliant. Not a telly guy. Yeah, sorry, mate. Sorry about that. Okay, I think we're all caught up. Right. Is there anything I need to tell you about? I think that's the end of the stream. I've run out of things to tell you already. Oh, that was one of the things. Right, so I think we've got about 20 people in. I want to do an experiment. I don't ever usually say this during the live streams, but you know the hitting the like thing? Apparently if you get over 30 likes, it pushes it out. So maybe other people might find this stream that wouldn't normally be looking for it. You know what I mean? They're looking at videos about popcorn. Not the food, the Jean-Michel Jarre song. Sorry, is that even him? Is it Mike Oldfield? Anyway. They might come across it and think, oh, guitar specs aren't used. What's all this about? Who's this guy? Who are all these people in the chat? You know what I mean? Could happen. Could happen. So an experiment just to see if it has any effect. I thought I'd ask early on at the start of the stream. If you've not done it yet, chuck one of them wee guys in. You never know. Anywho, where are we at? You can get a telly with a Bigsby. Just saying. Now, hold on. Speaking of which, I could do a thing here because you spoke about tellies with Bigsby's. There's a few things I can talk about here. First thing is, I found Vega Trem do a telly bridge trem thing. That looks pretty cool. I would like to try that out. It's got like the springs are the ferrules, is that right? It's a weird design. I'd love to check it out. Bigsby is also an option. Now here's the next thing. Any Harley Benton fans in the house? I might be able to show you something. I'm going to show you. Right, we're going to do a wee, what do you call it? We're going to take a little turn here. There's a word I'm looking for. Words aren't working today. Right, hold on a second here. Let's see if I can pull this up. Right, I've got to be careful because I'm going to go into emails. I haven't logged into this email for ages. But someone shared this with me the other day. Here we go. Right. This is going to be difficult to show you, isn't it? Let me try this. Let me try this. See what this does. Right. Let me go to the poll screen. Right, here we go. So Harley Benton have the club. Right, if you sign up to the club, then you're in the club. But no, it basically tells you about new model releases and stuff like that. Now check this out. New tellies with Bigsby's. Available 19th of March. That's today. That's today. I thought it was coming soon, but there you go, look. Which is actually quite funny because, see this one here? The TE52. I've always kind of fancied one of these, but from reports I've heard from pretty much everywhere, even on their own reviews, and anybody that's ever tried this model, is it's supposed to be super duper heavy, like one of the heaviest guitars on their roster. And they've chucked the trem on it. A big hunk of machinery. I wonder what that's going to do to the weight of that. It's got to be like a over 9-pounder probably. But I've got to admit, that blue one looks pretty nice. But so does this. Oh, I can't choose. I don't have to choose. I don't think I'll be getting one of them. But anyway, if you join the Harley Benton Club, you'll get to, here we go, get to look at some specs. I like specs. Oh, there you go. American ash body. Now, is that to do with the weight? It could be, because ash can either be really light or really heavy. It's quite, what's the word? Volatile, I suppose. I think it depends on where they got it from. If it's grown underwater or above, I think that's how you get swamp ash and things like that. Anyway, caramelised Canadian maple neck with rosacea skunk stripe. Everybody wants to know what the skunk stripe is. Caramelised Canadian maple fretboard, 21 medium jumbo frets. We were talking about the spets that we don't use. So yeah, I'm like Jojo, I need that 22nd fret. I do use it. Alnico 5s. High gloss natural on some of the, okay, it's giving you different specs for the different models and colours, but it looks like they're pretty much the same. So the trem is a TS01B style tremolo. So I'll have to find out what they're all like. Has it got a price? I don't know what they'd be. I'm going to guess they're under 200. Well, look, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Harley. Why didn't anything type there? Harley Benton Telly Bigsby. See if they've done that. There they are. No, they're not. No one's telling us. They need to go to Thomann. Seriously, they need to go to Thomann. Harley Benton. Oh wait, let's go T52. Sorry, I know no one asked for this. I'm getting carried away. T52. Trem. I'm terrible at Googling today. What happened to the 19th of March? Where are they? Oh, here we go. Oh. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I want to see some reports about the weight of these before. I'm not even a telly guy. What we're talking about, right? Sorry about that. Got distracted with some tellies. Once. That's interesting. Okay, sorry, distracted with guitars. Anywho, where are we at? Let's get back to the chat. Sorry about that. Right, diddly. There you go. I lost kind of place, but I'm going to just jump in. Oh, man's in. I'm not a telly guy. Well, that's all right. Everyone's allowed their opinions, but it's unfortunate yours is wrong. But you're free to hold it. Sorry. Well, maybe I'm a telly guy with a trem telly guy, but it's got to have 22 frets as well. And be HSS. And you could just carve out the upper horn, that would be nice. Scott Bogfoot, I'm starting to find pick guards boring. Would appreciate some colour or patterns beyond 3-ply black and white. Well, I might have something in the works for that, which may or may not involve these guys. I don't know if anybody's seen the video before where I cell shaded a guitar. I've got more videos in the works to do that. This one, I show it off all the time because I'm just so proud of my efforts. So yeah, this was using the Posca pens, black perimeter around, basically all around it. Oh, I didn't do anything there, did I? Just did it here, there we go. Yeah, so they're, whoops. I'm trying to remember the kind of paint they are. What kind of paint is it again? Not ceramic. It's not enamel. Oh, does it tell you here on this? I'm so stupid. Nothing's working today. No, you can paint on ceramics. Yep. It's a type of paint pen, which I've totally forgot for some reason. Anywho, yeah, I thought about doing up, you know the old black Strat theory thing? Thought of jazzing up a black Strat. Anywho, Andy Taylor, how you doing, mate? Andy, the video is out tomorrow. Andy was a gentleman at the Birmingham Guitar Show who participated in tomorrow's video, which was, right, okay, let's plug tomorrow's video. High effort video alert. High effort video alert. Did that just zoom in there? But yeah, that's what happened. There we go. It's been ages. It was supposed to go out last Friday, but I couldn't get it finished in time. 15 interviews. People you'll know from the guitar show. It's not really a guitar show video. I mean, it is from the guitar show, but it's not about the guitar show. It's about something else that I'm hoping people find interesting. It's one of these ones where you never know. It could go well, it could completely flop. I hope it doesn't, because it was so much effort into it. Watch it if you can tomorrow, and I'll also need help because I'm not going to be here tomorrow to do comments things. I'm going to a thing. I'll tell you about the thing. If you remind me in a bit, say, what's the thing you're going to tomorrow, Steve? And I'll say, thanks for asking. I'll tell you all about it. But for now, I need to catch up with the chat. Jojo says I use the trem to great effect. Steve, thank you so much, Jojo. It's rare I use it. I used it a lot in that one. Did you see that? With the telly that didn't have a trem, sorry. Chris Otterwell, you fitted a Vega trem to one of your Strats. Love it. Yes, I'm yet to do one. I really want to try the Vega trem. Did I tell you before that Vega trem agreed to send me one, but I spoke to the guy just as he was boarding his flight to go to Nam. So I won't blame him if it slipped his mind, you know what I mean? So that very likely happened. But I've got a sponsored backlog that I'm almost finished with. So I want to get that out of the way first before I take on anything else new, because these videos become a bit of a burden, and I've got other ones that I want to do. Like I've got a collab with Jojo that's been planned for months, that I've been sitting on for ages. It's my fault. That needs to happen. Also a collab with Mr. Trey Shreddens that's supposed to be happening as well on our twin guitars we got. So yeah, I want to get them done soon. Oh, what was that there? Hold on a second there. Johnny D, first site you've been on today that hasn't mentioned, oh wait, so if I say it, will that ruin it? But yeah, Angine de Poitrine, is that how you say it? But anyway, yeah, I've kind of been watching their stuff the last couple of weeks, mate, and love it, absolutely love it. Anywho, don't you dare ask for thumbs up after blasting tellies. Slamming tellies, sorry, you bastard. Tellies are the best, love them. Ben Coombs, 30 plus likes usually gives my streams a boost. Give a like and help Steve. Actually, Ben, I think it might have been you that I heard saying that first. So if that's the case, thank you. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Robbie F is speaking to Search for Tone. I don't know what it was like. Oh, okay, I've missed the conversation, sorry. So I don't know what happened there. I need to go back, or missed. What happened? There we are, don't you dare after saying tellies. He's young, he'll come around. Because, you know what, I actually have wondered that. When's going to be my time? When am I going to be a telly guy or a Les Paul guy? I just assume it's going to happen with age. But as of yet, it has not happened. I'm open to doing 180s on things and changing. I've had a bit of a cyclical journey of guitars. Actually, I've got a video coming up about that in April. Yeah, I've got one scheduled for that far in advance, but it's actually the only other video that I've got scheduled. I've got to fill up the spaces. Anyway, good nostalgic video coming up about that time. Anyway, they're a blast to play. Old Man Zen, sorry I missed what you were talking about there. Oh, is that the telly ones? Possibly. Abomination, you don't like him. Stephen Barr asking the thoughts on Youngblood. I think I've said it before. Actually, funnily enough, what I said about Youngblood before, there's a news to this story, so I can mention it again. But I might have been you, Stephen Barr, that asked before. I can't remember. But my thoughts on Youngblood was I hadn't seen anything other than that performance from the Black Sabbath Back to the Beginning tour thing, where he was doing changes, and I thought he was mediocre. That's honestly what I thought. It was the only thing I'd seen, and I thought the guy was like, I don't know, the Robbie Williams of rock. Just like, you know what I mean? Meh. In terms of being a vocalist. Just my opinion, right? Maybe he's great recorded, maybe there are better performances. But that was my opinion. Nuno obviously was the man, but funny story, since then, at the Grammys, did you know that that performance won a Grammy? I don't know if it was a best live performance, and I don't know if it was for everyone in the band, but I know that it was Nuno's first Grammy. So I thought that was quite interesting. That it actually turned out to be a Grammy. I don't know if Youngblood got one as well. So if that's what wins a Grammy, I'm just so out of touch with what's good. I don't know. All the stuff's subjective, isn't it? But who knows? There's my thoughts on Youngblood. He might have got a Grammy. So, I don't know. If that's maybe I could get a Grammy. I could probably get a Grammy. I'm joking. I couldn't get a Grammy. I don't have the abs. You need the abs. That's it. Anywho. Excuse me. Oh, super chat in the house. Where's that come from? Nedham, thank you so much, you absolute legend. I don't know what currency that is, but thank you so much for that, mate. You absolute legend. Good evening, Steve. How good is the Vega Trem? Retellies, just watch Richie Kotzen for a few weeks, and you'll at least consider a telly. Funny you should mention. Sorry, throat's going. I actually watched the Richie Kotzen, Rick Beato interview yesterday, last night. Excuse me, sorry, cover the mic and have a cough. There we go. And I've got opinions on Richie Kotzen. I know Jojo is a massive fan, so I'll have to be careful what I say. No, I've always thought Richie is an incredible guitar player. When did I first hear him? Probably the Winery Dog stuff. No, not the Winery Dog stuff. When he did the Mr. Big album, replacing Paul Gilbert and Mr. Big. That was the first I heard him. I know he's been in, was it Poison and stuff he was in before that? Maybe not. Anyway, great player, and I got one of his solo albums a long time ago. I can't remember what it was called, but on the cover, they're all kind of, it looks like sepia, and they're all standing like in a background wearing flares and stuff, kind of retro 70s look. And I got the album and I thought, this should be great, because I love kind of like funk rock, blues rock, and all that stuff. And I know he's singer and great vocalist, and great vocalist like Chris Cornell style vocalist, but I just couldn't get into it. The guitar playing was good, but I really genuinely cannot get on board with his voice. On paper, it seems like it's got all the ingredients that should be great, but I think it's just the way I like the sound of his voice, the gravel, but I think it's the way he sings, and the lyrics were just cringy and stuff. But I held that opinion for like so long, like I don't know, what, 15 years or something, however long ago it was I got that album. But watching that Beato interview with him yesterday, oh man, I don't think I've ever loved a guitar player more. Just his whole vibe and his ethos on things, and I didn't know about his fusion background and sort of all the jazz stuff. Didn't know any of that. That was really cool. It doesn't change my thoughts on his vocals, although he explained how he sings and stuff, and that was really cool. But such a phenomenal interview, and I do love his signature telly as well. But yeah, there you go. That's my thoughts on Richie Kotzen. I don't know if anybody asked. I don't think they did. But anywho, where did we get to there? Sorry, I think I'm way behind on the chat. We were supposed to be talking about the guitar specs we don't use, haven't we? Right. Have I sealed it yet, Old Man's End? I have not. I've not. It's probably not going to happen, is it? Where did we get to there? Where did we get to? JR Channing, I don't know if I missed you coming in. Hello, mate. 147. Is that the price of those Harley Bentons? That's cheap. Planet Ben. Hello, mate. How you doing? Good to see you. If you give me your password, I'll comment for you. I missed that there. Anton, Steve, your cartoonized Strat looks awesome, but if you drew it around the pickup on the red telly, like you suggested last week, I think it would be a mistake. Yeah, if I did do it on the telly, I wouldn't be planning on doing it in the same style. Like, I wouldn't be planning to do like a scribbly cartoon thing. I would want to do like complete straight lines, just to kind of match the outline of this. The good thing is that I could wipe it off like with alcohol and stuff like that. But I don't know if I'm going to try it because I think that one might be on the chopping block. I've got far too many guitars in here. Victory House, have I tried the Strat bridge pickup capacitor hack? It's simple mod that shifts the resonant peak down a bit as opposed to a tone cap, can save the hassle of fitting a humbucker. Interesting. See, I get you, but that's not the reason I don't like a Strat bridge pickup. It's not just the sort of spikiness, but it's also the thinness. And for a versatile guitar, for gigging, for the set we do, I do need something with a bit more under the hood for some of the stuff we do. So I like to have a humbucker on the bridge. But I do get what you mean. In fact, not this guitar, the, where is it? The other jet, the offset jet that I've got, the JJ300. The P90 on the bridge on that is beautiful. Kind of sold me on P90s on the bridge. Andy Taylor, what's the thing I'm going to do tomorrow, Steve? I'm posting the video from the Birmingham Guitar Show. That's what's happening, mate. 6 PM. The one that you're in. If it's the same Andy Taylor, is that the same Andy Taylor? I think it is. Johnny D, they're really talented and the music is very earwormy. 15 minutes is enough for you. Ah, okay, this is the Angine de Poitrine. I think that's how I pronounce it. Let's do it, Steve. Yeah, Trey, I know, Trey. About the collab, it needs to happen. Robbie F, you do not understand why so many people do not like the sound of their SSS Strats bridge pickup. I love mine and use it for quite a few songs. Yes, I actually do. I don't dislike a Strat bridge pickup. It's just for gigs and for versatility, but I do like it on occasion. It's got a good sound. But even worse than that, I don't even use the Strat middle pickup most of the time. I wish I did. Can I tell you about the Charvel again? Maybe not. Well, I'll show you here, right? Charvel, 5-way selector, right? But when you go in the middle position, it's just the two outside pickups, like the telly in between position. And when I gig that guitar, which is it's been a long time because I don't love the neck, but the switching in that is the best. And I use every single position in the switching of that guitar. It's just all 5. Great, love it. Hozzer, it took you the best part of 6 decades to buy a telly. Jings. And are you converted? Are you a telly man now? Tell us all about it. BCG 5150, how you doing, mate? 20 guitars. You can do 20 guitars standing on your head. Lol, Steve, what was that? Did I mention 20? I might have mentioned 20 guitars. Sorry. Give me 20 for my feet, please. I missed something there, sorry. Blue Fingers, what are you saying? Used to be a Strat guy, now a telly guy, though I carve arm and belly cuts on them. There you go. Best of both sort of thing. Or at least some of the best things from Strat. Johnny D, you couldn't function without telly near to hand for when I want one. They're the ultimate all-rounder for me. Rock, jazz, blues, prog, and obviously country, of course. I wish I could country. I really wish I could. I'd love to do some country. Been to see Albert Lee live about 4 times, I think, and man, I'd love to get that on the go. Love to get on the go. Okay, oops, it jumped, but good news is it's just under that super chat, so I can find it. There we go. Robbie, if you're speaking to Jojo, but you're saying you find the Strat neck pickup the most useful when you're going for a cleanish British Invasion sound. Use it on Gloria as well as I can't explain. There we go. GoPort, a granny, maybe. What? Wayne Rooney granny? What's going on here? Am I so far behind in the chat that I forgot what I'm talking about? We're talking about the costumes of Angine de Pertuis. Okay. Did you buy his books while watching? Beato? Ah, nice one. There we go. No, he didn't have a sale on. I only buy them when he's got a 60% on sale, which is Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and every Sunday. But he doesn't do Tuesdays. No sales on a Tuesday. Robbie F, here. He's got to make money. Give him a break. Robbie F, you've yet to play along, purchase your first Telecaster. As of today, it seems like an SG and Gretsch may come first. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. That's another two that I need to get as well. I had a Gretsch briefly. I want another one. Although, this is kind of my Gretsch now. My Starcaster Gretsch. Excuse me. That would be the Motherhead's Family Reunion album. Oh, is that the name of the... is it that? It might be. The name doesn't ring a bell, but it could well be. Stephen Barr, you quite like the band in the series The Rookie where they kept singing about the cop. What is this? I don't know what this is. I've lost my place in here. Nedham, I understand your feelings about Kotzen. You need to be in the right mood for it, but his playing is amazing. Yes, zero doubts there. By the way, you missed your question about how good the Vega Trem is. Did I really? Did I miss it? How good is it? Well, I mean, I don't have one yet. I need to get one. How good is the Vega Trem? Oh, I don't know. Oh wait, actually I missed Hearting It. I missed Hearting It. Sorry about that. But yeah, how good is the Vega Trem? I don't know. All I hear is how good it is, but I do want to try one. I will reach out to them again. Hopefully we can get it back on the go. Excuse me. You like the Flea interview? Have I seen that one? Possibly. I love Flea as well. He's a wise chap, so he is. More than you would expect. Dave Fiendish in the house. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Where are we? Yes, it is the same Andy. Right, mate. The video is out tomorrow, 6 PM. And you're in it. Stephen Barr. Legit got someone coming to buy your telly tomorrow. You looked up his profile and you know his mum. More than I should. Oh dear. Right, okay. Nice one. Is that worthy of a discount? I hope she doesn't give him a lift. Oh dear. That's when you need the disguise kit, mate. Okay. We've almost caught up. BPC's in the house. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Sorry you're late. You got lost in the magic of video editing. I know that one, mate. I certainly know that one. Excuse me, Robbie F. You were surprised when you first learned that the neck and bridge pickups of a Telly and Strat are in the same relative position, same distance from both the bridge and the nut. I didn't know that either. There you go. I don't know if I'm surprised, but I didn't know that. Robbie F, you're having too much fun in your chat when you should be practicing. Well, I'll let you off. See, there's the thing. I've got this background music that's constantly on. If that wasn't there, you could jam along. I noticed that because sometimes when I'm watching a live stream, I take the opportunity to have a wee play, a wee jam. In fact, with Trey Shreddens actually, watching Trey's live stream, and I'll be playing away and then Trey starts playing and then I just know exactly when to shut up. Because when Trey plays, you shut up and you listen and you get your face melted. And it's awesome. But that's when I have to stop playing, you know. So I've noticed that on other live streams as well, when they play music or anything, I kind of have to stop playing because it puts me off. Would that put you off? Would you rather be playing guitar along with this and have no background music on the back? Is that, I don't know, is that a thing? Who knows? The middle pickup is hugely underrated, Graham. You're right. And I don't use it as much as I should. How much should I use it? Who is it again? I forgot his name. It's the guy that used to work for Mesa Boogie, Sean Tubbs. Is that his name? He's got interesting wiring on his Strat, and he uses, yeah, has he got a Tron? He might have a Tron in the bridge, maybe on an HSS, and I think the middle is his lead sound, I think, but I could be wrong. DMAC, how you doing? Hey everyone, glad to catch us live. Glad to see you, mate. Thanks for coming in. If talking Strats, you find yours sounds good in bridge pickup when playing through modelers, you also use your tone and volume controls to tone shape. To shape the tone. To tone the shape, yes. Tone shape. It makes sense. Yes, mate. Good on you. So, the volume and tone knobs excuse me, when I'm playing at home, I very rarely touch them. I'm usually playing something for a video or a wee quick practice before the jam. Everything's kind of in a rush when I play at home. Whereas at a gig, I will dial in more. I'll use my volume control more and the tone more if I need to roll off. But the interesting thing is, it's really just for my monitor mix. It does affect what goes out the front, but I'm kind of tailoring it to Y here, which is weird. Excuse me. And again, there we go. Nedham, you thought that I had tried the Vega Trem. Well, if you get one soon, I'll be here to check out that video. Yeah, I'm dying to get one out, mate. And that's the guitar it's going on, the Purple Jet. Yes. Oh, that zoomed just when I needed it to. Anyway, so yeah, I plan on modding that one. Can't wait to mod that guitar, I just can't get around to it. So many other things happening all the time. Okay. Think that Tim Pierce is a better tutor than Rick. What, in terms of education? I wouldn't, I was going to say I wouldn't disagree. I've never took any Tim Pierce lessons, but I've watched some videos. I know that Jojo looked into his course and said it's good. In fact, I've only ever heard good things about Tim Pierce's course. Phil McKnight is also a big fan. One of the things that I do like about it, can I fix this again, is I never know how to do this. The money back guarantee thing. It's like no qualms of giving you your money back. I don't know if I fixed that or not. Anyway, yeah, he just gives you the money back if you're not happy. I doubt people take him up on that because it must be good. He knows his stuff. He's one of the most recorded guys ever. But Beato, yeah, I love Beato. Look, I love Rick Beato. I know he gets a lot of shtick for his shilling and clickbait and all that kind of stuff. It's not often I click on a Rick Beato video these days, but I always enjoy the interviews and I do think he asks really good questions. I love Rick Beato. I can't hate on him at all. He's a legend. Love the guy. But in terms of teaching, yeah. I've heard not so great reviews about his course stuff. And I bought the Beato book and I also never used it. But that's on me really, I suppose. But I've heard that his guitar course is just like old clips from videos and stuff. And he does like a big shred. There's kind of like almost a meme of him. I really want to fix this. Of where he does like a big long shreddy thing, Holdsworth kind of thing, and then says like that, just like that, and that's your lesson kind of thing. There you go. Which is interesting because his background has been a college professor, music. Yeah, anywho. Right, Jojo loves the middle pickup on your Squire Strat. Nice one. Nice one indeed. Where did we get to there? Excuse me. All right, there you go. Jojo was saying you found Tim Pierce's masterclass a lot easier to follow than any of Beatle's courses. There you go. If Jojo's tried the both, then take that with more credence than what I'm saying. GoPort, on a Strat, you don't use the middle pickup alone, but you love the out of phase combinations. 100%, mate. Same here. 2 and 4, love them. Love just so much. It's my favourite. A lot of people, not a lot of people, what am I talking about? They get a bad rap these days for being like too cliche, overused, but I just can't get enough of them. I was like that with the neck pickup for the longest time. Probably about 10 years I was obsessed with the neck pickup. But these days I'm obsessed with position 4. And it's probably been like that for about 4 years. Anywho. Chris Ottwell, if you do a Gilmore mod on your Strat, you can have neck and bridge together and have all 3. Yes, on my number 1 Jet, I've kind of got that mod on the go, plus a little bit more. I don't have the blend. He doesn't have the blend either. It's not a switch, I've got via push-pull. Yeah, turn on the middle pickup. Turn on the neck pickup, that's it. Chris is, you've done the Gilmore mod, this is Jojo. We'll get the video out eventually, and I've not really found it makes this much difference, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, it really gives you two extra tones, isn't it? That's what you get from the Gilmore mod, is that right? In first position, so you get the bridge neck, and then basically all 3 in the second position. You need to get a black strap for that. Yes, indeed. Budget pedal chap. Telecasters are pretty clucking rad. 2 pickups that sound good. No wiggle stick for tuning issues. Simple but all useful. There you go. Rick Beato read out a super chat from you on his live stream once. Nice one. Should make a video about that, Jojo. What was the comment? What did he read out? That's amazing because you see his live streams, man. The comments are like coming in by the hundreds every minute. Second. Robbie F. Mr. Beato is one of the couple of YouTube people who convince you to play guitar after a 43-year hiatus. Wow. Awesome, man. There you go. Can't knock that. Stephen Barr, it's mental how much better your Benton SC Custom 3 is compared to guitars you've paid double the price for. I've only ever heard great things about that guitar. I think Jake Lee Guitar just put out a video on that the other day, or maybe even today. And our friend Chuck's Guitar just bought one as well, off my affiliate link. Thank you so much. By the way, let's plug the Thomann thing. If you're buying anything off a Thomann, like if you fancied, for example, one of these new telly things, I just realised that you couldn't see that before. Anyway, or anything from Thomann, use the affiliate link. It's in the description, and I get a wee kickback off it, and it's much appreciated. It doesn't cost you any more. And we'll thank the Patreons in a minute too. People have been using the Thomann affiliate thing, and stuff comes through. It's so cool to see it. Ryan from 60 Cycle Hum has been doing a monthly series now where he shows you everything that people have bought. Like, it's completely confidential. You only get to see what they've bought, that's it. And he does a video about it. It's pretty cool. I thought about doing that when 6 String TV was doing it a while ago, but I ended up not doing it just because I don't get loads of affiliate sales, but I still think it's fun and interesting. Maybe one day. Chris Otterwell Guitar says position 4. Yes. Stephen Barr, it's mental how much better your... Oh no, sorry, we got that one. Apologies. Stephen Barr, you got lucky with grooves as well. Grooves. They've stopped doing them now, apparently. I'm not sure what that is. GoPort, we need Fender to release a Strat with just a neck pickup. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. OMG. That is so funny. And all the permutations I've ever seen of a Strat, I've never seen just a neck pickup. That is hilarious. Someone needs to do that. That's brilliant. That's an amazing idea. I might have to steal that. Genius. I wonder, maybe it's bound to have existed, hasn't it? Maybe not by Fender, but someone's bound to have done it. But great shout, mate. It would be easy to do on a pickguard guitar. Would it be funnier on a pickguard? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, it would. It would be. Sorry. I need to shut up. And you could draw in the other pickups. That would be fun. Sorry, I'm getting carried away. Grovers, got you, Stephen Barr. Thank you. Sorry, where did we get to? Vincent Brennan, do you tweak mod your guitar amp modeler to the sound of your favourite artist? I don't know. I don't. I don't spend long enough shaping tone. I probably should. I just tweak until I like the sound of it. Jojo, you told Rick he needed to do an interview with Jerry Cantrell. He said he was on it, and then eventually it happened. Look at that, Jojo. You made it happen. Good on you. Nice one. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Anton, you're buying a Fusion 4 thing using your affiliate link when they eventually release it. Should be very soon. Awesome, mate. Thanks for doing that in advance. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them coming out as well, and if they made any changes since Guitar Summit. Chris Otterwell, you didn't know about the Thomann affiliate thing. Yeah, it's great, man. Well, I mean, it's great for me, but if you buy stuff from Thomann anyway, it's in the affiliate link. I think it's on every video as well these days. But you just click on it, you don't have to do anything, and it just takes you to the Thomann page. Or it might take you to my page, I can't remember how I set it up. But it creates a cookie. The cookie is just like a little digital token, if you like, so that your browser remembers that you went through my link. And it stays there for like 2 weeks, I think. It may or may not be as long as that. So if I'm doing a video about a Harley Benton, right, and you click on my link, and then you go in and you look at the Harley Benton, if you don't buy that, it doesn't matter. If you then go on and buy strings or a saxophone, I still get a cut of it. I get like 4.5%, and it doesn't cost you any extra. It's a nice wee kickback. So yeah, sorry, that's the last time I'll mention it. I don't want to be plugging it too hard. Anywho, Graham, you bought the Beatle book and referred to some of it when you were teaching more, but it's definitely a reference rather than a course. Yes, that makes sense. It's a manual, isn't it? Yeah. Blue Fingers, you were just about to order from Thomann. You'll use my link there. I'm glad I mentioned it. Thanks, mate. Much appreciated. They have some pretty good items on sale at the moment. You're right. There's a spring sale. Should we do that? Should we? We might do that in a minute. HS Tron is an epic combo for a Strat. Nice one, mate. I got to use a Henry's SS Tron. They had a Tron on the neck, which was pretty interesting. Called the Jazz Killer. I don't think that guitar's actually came out yet. It was a prototype, but there's a video on that on the channel. But yeah, it was cool. I still prefer a Strat neck pickup to the Tron in the neck, but it was cool to hear something different. And I think we actually mentioned in the video HS Tron. We did. We mentioned that in the video. Colin Scott and I. And yeah, I've always liked the idea. I've never tried it, of a Tron SS as well. Shepard, how you doing, mate? You're currently building 2 tellies with single humbucker and Floyds. You're a basic B, you guess. Nothing wrong with that, mate. Sounds cool to me. BPC, truly the guitar that keeps on giving. Yeah, everybody's loving the tellies. Might have to do a telly appreciation stream soon. Robbie, if you found the Beatle beginner guitar course to be helpful with guiding you on what to learn first, you've used the video version of his book to learn theory. Great stuff, mate. He actually does have a solid theory course. I mentioned it before on the stream. I said it was a good primer, but after rewatching it, it might not be for a beginner. But the video is, it's like all the theory I could teach you in an hour or half an hour. It's pretty good. BPC wants Anton to please report back on how awesome the Fusion 4s are. You're not planning on upgrading from the 3, but you're also not saying no. Interesting. Yeah, we'll see what comes out. I want to see what other colours they do as well. Anywho, let's do the poll quickly. Come on. Right, that's the wrong page. This is the right page. Here, let's do this. I'll need to fix that in a minute. I think that's about right. Here's the poll. Right, so I was asking you people, what feature on your guitars, oh, hold on, that's not right. There we go. What feature on your guitars do you neglect the most? Here we go. Here's what you said to it. Volume tone controls. 37%. That's a big amount, and I can see why, because I mean, I do touch them, but not all the time. Probably like 75% of the time I just leave them exactly like that. Tone on 10, volume on off. The upper frets. 10% don't use their upper frets. Ridiculous mojo. Trem, we've got a lot of strong opinions on the trem today so far. 40%, that is the winner of the poll. So a lot of people, and now this assumes that you have a trem on your guitar and you don't use it, but I think a lot of people answered the or no trem kind of thing. They just don't enjoy a trem, so no trem. And then something else is 13%, which could be various things. Now the comments here, I actually had a lot of fun reading these, as was mentioned before. It was pretty funny. Some fun responses. So if I can go to newest, go back to the first one because I found that really quite comical. Where is it? Yeah, Das Ninja Sticks. Anti-trem. First off, not a tremolo. Good point. Yes, vibrato. Second off, no guitar requires assistance going out of tune. Thirdly, there's already enough obstructions on the body of a guitar between knobs, switches and pickups. Adding a metal stick you have to constantly bat out of the way like a flea on your lunch seems like trolling. I appreciate the wiggle stick enthusiasts, but you folks have a patience I cannot summon. A block triumphs harder than spam callers. Awesome comment. Comment of the week. I never do comment of the week, but there you go. If I did, that would be it. Absolutely brilliant, mate. We'll not read all of them out, and I'm sorry that I didn't respond to any of these yet. I'll try and get on that tonight if I get time. What else have we got here? Even Evangelos. Tone on 11. Today's pickups are so hot that we need treble boosters and extra EQs, except if you're playing in a doom thrash, whatever it is called, metal band. No offence. None taken, that's not me, mate. But yeah, I do enjoy low output vintage pickups. B Stew, it says, your most neglected feature on a guitar is talent. And you had some people in agreement as well. Not with you, with people, what's the word I'm looking for? Starts with an E. It's gone. where they agree with you. They can relate, kind of thing. Emphasize, no. What is that word? Well, anyway. That's terrible. Andrew Herbert, yes, you're guilty of messing with the tone, or never messing with the tone or volume. You've just changed your pickups for different sounds, yeah. It takes a bit longer than doing this, but yeah, I do the same thing. Nuno says, probably the tone knob. Yeah, we're getting a lot for saying the tone as well. Jed Ellis, the trem is like a parasitic entity on my guitar. Whoa, strong words. DMAC, historically it'd be the trem, but you're using it more and more these days. There you go. Excellent. AVM Music, generally you have the volume and tone pinned at max. The Elvira only has a volume pot which is pinned unless I'm recording swells. You don't own a trem guitar at the moment, but it's on the list. All frets are used where I can. Nice one. Brent Adams, this is a long one. If I had to pick something else, there we go, what I see is something else one. While I do use the tone control a pretty fair amount on your playing, I do leave the volume control on 12 most of the time. Is that 10 or 12 o'clock? Or must be 10. Maybe always. Anyway, except for turning it off during the non-playing times. Does that count? Kinda. You use every pickup in each guitar. The wiggle stick, you betcha. 22 or 24 frets if they're there. I tend to use whatever is available. Nice one. Great stuff, man. Nathan Champion. Back plate on Strats. That silly piece of plastic comes straight off as soon as the guitar arrives. There you go. I know a lot of people do that. Mr. John Robson in the house. Trem man for me, never go near one. John Robson's live stream is tomorrow, 5 PM. It's an hour before my video goes out. Great hang, beer o'clock, his live stream hangout. Great time. I won't make it tomorrow. But I'm there every week, pretty much. Vincent Brennan, no trem ruins the aesthetic of the guitar for me. Dangling a bit of metal, nah. The Lamp says, locking tuners, bloody waste of money. There you go. Yeah, I know some other people here are in the chat. Hauser, you use your volume knob all the time. Riding the volume as a more blues-orientated player, nothing better than going from clean to full gain, just on the volume knob. No tap dancing on pedals required. There we go. Were you all able to see the comments there? I've just realised that it wasn't in the same position as I was scrolling. Sorry, the screen is not quite lined up. Anywho, let's get back into the chat somehow. There we go. We'll press this button. Allow me to have a little refreshment. Can I fix this camera? Keep zooming in. Stop doing the zoom in thing. Emphasize is not the word I was looking for. What is the word? Can I fix this? Come on. Maybe it's already zoomed out. I can't tell. Oh, that is so annoying. It'll come to me. Right, where did we get to? Robbie F, you've struggled with Rick's ear training course though. Your brain still struggles with distinguishing between major and minor notes, so I haven't got that far with it. Interesting. I don't know what he teaches in the course, so I wouldn't know what to recommend. Well, if you're going for another, it would be rude not to. Sorry, BPC, I missed what that was about. Apologies. That's what happens when I get behind. Sorry. Robbie F, you just don't use your Strats vibrato. You're hoping that a Bigsby might be different. They just look so cool. They do look cool, don't they? I like the look of a Bigsby. There's something about a Bigsby on a telly that is just a cool look. I know a lot of people hate them, but it just fits so well on a telly. And what's the other one called? The big one. There's one that looks even better on the SG. Is it the Vibrola thing? Can't remember what it's called, but the big long tailpiece one just looks great on an SG, and specifically a blue SG, Pelham blue. I think that looks great. Excuse me. Oh dear. BPC, you'll qualify your choice. You went for no trem because you have a few Strat style bridges that have blocked off. That makes sense. Can't disagree with that. CD Nelson, you know what? See, I think that poll actually was more about the results wise, is that people don't like trems. That might have been what won it, but I'm not sure. CD Nelson, you've found that a Strat trem that you haven't found a Strat trem that you can trust or can use. To be fair, I haven't invested in a more expensive option like a Vega trem though. Yeah, you know what, I always say it, it's usually the nut. It's usually the nut that is the issues. Nut, string trees, then trem, saddles. That's the way I kind of go about it. Knife edges could be a thing as well. Yeah, and then you could look at the springs and stuff on the back, like the setup of it, but in terms of the actual quality of the hardware, it's usually the nut first. Jojo loves Ninja Sticks comments as well. Yeah, that was a great one. That was a cracker. Nedham Guitar, it's barely 9:30 and I'm going to bed. You're tired. No worries, mate. Good night, y'all. Thanks for the fun evening, Steve. That should be the new greeting for the stream. Good Stevening. But good Stevening to you too, mate. Oh, I don't know if I like that. That's a bit too... anyway, that didn't feel right coming out of my mouth. Anyway, Nedham, have a great night. Good night to you, mate. Thanks for coming in. Much appreciated, mate. Stephen Barr, you have OCD when it comes to a guitar being in tune. So a trem is a jobby to me. It's not worth it just for a wee surfer noise. See, I like the subtleness of a trem. When I first started on my RG, Ibanez RG470, I was all about the Satriani squeals and stuff and wow, loved all that. But these days, I just like a bit of subtle trem. I think my favourite trem, I mean, the one on the Charvel is great. Actually, the Goto 5 trem, 10 on the Charvel, that's 100% my favourite trem, this one here, 100%. But close second for this type of guitar is the Duesenberg Les Trem 2. Absolutely love this trem. I've actually not played this for a really long time, is that a tune? So much so that I've put one on my other Starcaster there, and my other two Starcasters I've got the same type of trem waiting to go on them too, because they're just so awesome. They're great. I prefer them to a Bigsby, big time. Someone mentioned about Bigsby earlier. I like the look of a Bigsby, I like the idea of a Bigsby, but on the few guitars that I've tried them on, it's always been a hassle, you know what I mean? And like I've just said, it's usually the nut, but I don't know. I'm not sure. They have a reputation, shall we say. Right. No, I almost had the word that I was looking for earlier. It's still not empathise. Oh, God, that's annoying. BPC, you had a Dan Electro that any fret over 15 was purely ornamental. The upper fret access was purely theoretical. Nice. Excellent. Victory House Music, your gear obsession is leaving you no time for personal care. Sadly, you are releasing your collection. Offers invited for half bottle Lynx shower gel, 1 toothbrush, good working condition, and 1 comb. What are you talking about, mate? You absolute nutter. What? Oh, I've got you now. I've got you. Right. Personal care. But yes, I can also agree. Like this YouTube-y stuff as well. Which is basically centered around my guitar obsession. That has got in the way of personal care for me as well. Like looking after my health in terms of physical health, which in turn affects mental health. It's not been all great and rosy. I speak about this kind of stuff on the Patreon often. I just did a post about it the other day. Probably a good point to plug the Patreon. I'll do that in a minute. Stephen Barr, you would square go a trem. Brilliant. I don't know if you have that outside of Scotland, but a square go is means you would fight. Fisticuffs. I was correct on the... Oh, sorry. I kind of half read the comment there. Oh, Vibrola with a 61 SG, yes. Dinger63, how you doing, mate? Stephen Barr, point proven. Steve out of tune lot. Yes, that is a good point. I was out of tune. It's been sitting there for ages. Anywho. Neil Young looks so cool and sounds so good with his P90 Les Paul with a Bigsby. I don't think I've ever seen it. Have I seen the video with Charlie Starr mimicking a B-bender? I don't think I have, but I'll need to see that. Right, I was going to do something. Oh, I'll quickly plug the Patreon. Right, let me get a drink for this because it gets me out of breath. Excuse me. Oh dear, oh dear. Just before I plug the Patreon, can I actually plug it this way? Let me do this. because I don't do it often enough. And it's all free, by the way. Everything on my Patreon is free. There are paid tiers that you can pay for if you want. If you want to support the channel, you don't have to. But I put up videos over there, extra videos which are free. You can check them out. There you go, welcome. Here's the Patreon. Here we go. Here's some of the vids that we do. That's me talking about a couple of unboxings that are planned. I never unboxed them, but I just talked about something. Can't remember. Yeah, sometimes I talk about mental health. This one here was how I film YouTube videos, unboxings. I'm actually thinking about posting that next week here instead of the live stream. I don't know if I'm going to make the live stream next week. We've got a school concert. I might be able to do it later than normal, so it might be an hour later than normal. We'll see what happens. So yeah, there's a wee tutorial there. If anybody's ever interested in how I do film my videos, there's some stuff on that there. Just vlogs, there you go, still trying to get consistent. I was doing alright. There we go. Aiming for consistency. OMG, right, I can't use that title again. Right, updates, apologies, random studios tour. There's a load of stuff on it. Oh, that's a fun one. There you go. That's a really cool tuning. See if you can find that video. That is a cool tuning, a really cool tuning. If you've got a guitar that you're neglecting, put it in this tuning and have a bit of fun to get the creative juices flowing. Anyway, let's thank the Patreons. Boom. Thank you to the Patreons. The Roller String Trees, Chris McKean, Jed Ellis, Danny Soul, Hoser Cottam, Steve Murphy, William Taylor, Ben Travers, The Ubi, Mark Mogham, David Wicks, Antoine Aramenko, Searching for Tone, and the Hammer On Heroes Plus, Cyborg Day Guitars, Outstanding Bill, Jason Viator, Chris Otterwell, and Grandpa Joe. Thank you all so much for supporting over on the Patreon. I need a breath. Oh, and supporting channel members on YouTube on both channels. That's what the X2 is for. Richard Sheehan, Chuck's Guitar, Searching for Tone, Antoine Aramenko, Hoser, Willis Taylor, Milehouse Studios, David Wicks, Trey Shreddens, Paul Ritchie, Donald Easton, Gear Safari, Mini Guitar Society, Luke Fulton, and Willis Taylor again, just in case I forgot to say it. And I read that in a really weird order. Here we go, this is the long one. Patreon. Frank Chambers, Kelso Braga Brandau, Steve Gunnar, Al Lindsay, Simon Wenlock, Rick Zamatic, Stevie Mack, Anthony Marabito, Budget Guitar Show, Gubby Hitchcock, Francis Chambers, Andy N. Pete, Robert McCourt, Greg Stevenson, Brian James Freeman, Phil Sequeira, Nadine, Emoji Face, RM, Will Allen, Glenn Moffat, Amanda Coombs, Thaddeus Thompson, Christopher Watkins, Alan Pape, G Practice, Michael McFall, Paul Crane, David Beebe, Killhool, Budget Pedal Chap, and the Guitarn. Budget Pedal Chap, did you see that? Because I forgot you last week. You're in. Sorry, mate. We're in there. There you go. Thanks to everyone on the Patreons. Check it out and all that kind of stuff. Whew, and we've still got half an hour left. I should time that, shouldn't I, to happen at that time. Right, any other areas of business? Anything else we need to see? Right, anything else we need to talk about? Right, let me tell you about tomorrow. This is something that is off topic, I suppose. Let's do a wee off topic section. If anybody wants to talk about anything else, I'm going to pull up something else. Is anybody a fan of comedy? Hold on. Who's not a fan of comedy? Is anybody a fan of British comedy? Is anybody a fan of cult British comedy? This is so good. See if I can find the images. Oh yeah. I'm going to pull that up. Oh no, wait. I'll have to do it like this. Oh, it's the best. Right, okay, here we go. Cult British comedy. Only one series. I think it was out in the... Oh, there you go, 2004. Here we go. Bringing this up. Where's the... There we go, Paul screen. Has anybody heard of this? Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. Oh, it is so good. It is so, so good. So, it's funny. It's really funny. So Garth Marenghi is a fictional character played by... What's his name? Is it Matt Holden? Matt Holston? Anyway, this series gave a lot of people their start, like Richard Ayoade. Ayoade? How do you say it? I think this is one of his first roles, and also Matt Berry, one of his first roles too. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. So he plays Garth Marenghi, who is like a horror writer that got made into this TV show. They made it in the 80s. This is all fictional, but Channel 4 brought it back because it's got a cult following, and oh my god, it's just so funny. This is all part of the story, but it's just so hilarious. It's the best. I watched it years ago, probably in 2004, and loved it. And then I revisited it probably about 10 years ago and thought it was so great as well. Just absolutely love it. But I went back and watched it again this week and loved it even more. There's so many more things that I noticed in it because I do video editing now. There's so many more little nuggets in there that are just hilarious. Like when the guy's walking, they've tried to make it like really low budget 80s sci-fi B horror movie, zombie movie stuff. It's so stupid. But there's parts where he's like walking outside on the grass and you hear like the sound effects are like stuff. It's just so stupid and funny. Anyway, so yeah, Dark Place. So the reason I mention it is Garth Marenghi is doing like this book tour. I think he's maybe reading the book, I'm not sure. But he's coming to Dundee and I'm going to see him tomorrow. So that's why I'm not going to be around for the video tomorrow. Because I'm going to see Garth Marenghi and I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, usually, well, in my experience, if you've got YouTube channels, I know a lot of people here have YouTube channels. Excuse me. Oh, Victory House, Matt Berry is a musician too, guitar and keys. Yeah, he actually does a song in one of the episodes of this. It's brilliant. Anywho. Yeah, early engagement's really important for YouTube videos. When my video goes out on a Friday, I am on it in terms of answering comments. Like for the first probably 4 hours. People say just do one, what do you call it? People say just do 1 hour, but I'm in there like all night responding to comments because I think it helps. Helps you get a wee push in the algo. But I always get worried the times when I can't do it, like if I've got a gig, like when I'm playing a gig, but this time I'm going to see this, so I won't be able to respond to comments. So I need to ask you, please watch tomorrow's video if you were going to watch it anyway. Actually, I don't have to say please watch tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video, I think it's a good video. I'm proud of it. Check it out. It's a fun one. I think you'll like it. It's related to guitar specs. It's fun, like I say. 15 interviews in it at the guitar show. And please comment on it. If you watch it, there you go. If you watch it, please comment on it and hit the likes and all that kind of stuff. I think that helps. That will do me a big favour. And then when I get back home, I'll be responding to all the comments, or maybe the next day, if there is any. Anywho, there we go. There we go. Back. There we go. Anyway, if anybody likes really, it's not an easy watch. It's a little bit like, you know, when The Office, the UK Office first came out, people apparently wrote in letters complaining about the characters and stuff like that, and some of the things that were not very PC that were said. They didn't realise that it was a spoof because it was really the first of its kind, the way they did it. That fly on the wall kind of thing. Yeah, so the Dark Place is a little bit like that as well. Some people didn't get the joke, I don't think. Actually, funny story. My pal, 10 years ago, he actually just told me about this. He texted us the other tonight or yesterday. JK. Anyway, he was staying with me for a bit 10 years ago when he was about to join the army again. And one night I put on Dark Place for him, and he just told me today it was 10 years ago. I put on Dark Place for him, and if I remember correctly, he did not like it at all. Just didn't get it. That sounds terrible. It makes it sound like he's daft, but he's not. Maybe we were drunk or something, I can't remember. But he was just, don't get it. I think it was a couple of years later, I got a text from him saying how much he loves it now. And he was the first person I thought of when this tour was coming on. He's like, oh, you want to go and see him? So he's coming tomorrow as well. Anyway, so yeah. Right, Dark Place, yeah. So it's a great watch. Great watch. Anywho, Red Dwarf, yeah, I've not seen that. I've never revisited that. But I remember watching that with my dad. Hello, Father, if you're watching, by the way. I remember watching that with my dad back in the day. Great fun. Yeah, great characters and that. But that's due a revisit. Actually, funnily enough, my mate JK is also a huge Red Dwarf fan. Anywho, so funny as well as the guy from Phone Jacker. Yeah, brilliant. I loved Phone Jacker. Fantastic series. Red Dwarf still. Yeah, we're getting a lot of Red Dwarf. Great interview with Matt Berry on TPS a couple months ago. I watched that too. Yes, that was great, mate. Excellent. That was the first TPS video I'd watched in a very long time. As you know, I'm not the biggest fan of pedals. But I will say, I love Dan Steinhardt. Phenomenal guitar player. Love him. Search for Tone, you're going to answer the comment section for me. Thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. Sorry, did I take too long away? GoPort, off topic-ish. You're currently rubbing True Oil into your telly body after attacking it with a hairdryer and scraper a year ago. Wow, just getting round to finishing it. Nice one. Sounds cool, mate. Oh, there you go. King Carl's also mentioned that pedal show one. Nice one, mate. Robbie F, in your honest opinion, UK TV is so much better than what we get here in the US, especially the comedy and drama. I don't know, I don't see all the US stuff. The US has had some great shows as well, can't deny it. You know what, The Office, sorry talking about The Office again. I loved the UK Office, like biggest fan ever, absolutely love it. And pretty much all Ricky Gervais stuff. The US Office, for me, was a disappointment, but I actually did get into it and just watched it as a different thing. It's good as a different thing, it's more outrageous, and it's still good in its own right. But in comparison to the UK Office, no. UK Office just absolutely smashes it. Someone just said the Mighty Bush as well. Who said that? There you go, Peter Collins. Yes, Mighty Bush. Love the Mighty Bush. Anyway. Oh, brilliant. Now we're talking about classic British comedies. Yes. See, I think it's my generation as well, or maybe some of the people in here as well, because we're hearing the Mighty Bush. Like, usually when people talk about British comedies, they'll talk about Monty Python and... you know, Blackadder, all these kind of older ones, which are great. Actually, Ben Travers, I've just seen there. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Sorry, you've been very busy the last few weeks. Proper hangout needed soon. Hope you're all doing well. Keep burning. Mate, if you're still there, I used this 2 weeks in a row that you gave me. Thank you so much again, mate. And it is an absolute game changer. I absolutely love it. I'm going to be taking it to the gigs, because I do sometimes get a bit sticky at gigs. But I noticed a massive difference. I thought, what could this really do? But it's got a certain kind of slickness that no other polish I've used before has. So I hope it's not expensive and hard to get, and I hope I'm not addicted, because that's going to be a problem, because I really love it, mate. I can see why you love it. Good to see you anyway, mate. Hope you're doing great. Ben Travers, by the way, check out his channel. He's an absolute shred legend and a fan of Blackadder. And he's also in tomorrow's video, along with a load of other people that you'll probably know. Malachi's in the house. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in, mate. What happened? Did the chat jump? I don't know what happened. We're talking about British comedies now. We're having a good time. The off-topic section is fun. Julian Barrett was the best. Yes, agreed. Agreed 100%. Love Julian Barrett. Barrett, yes. Did anybody see Mindhorn, the movie with him in it? So ridiculous. And also, TV series Flowers is absolutely, oh, it's a masterpiece. It's so good. Comedy, drama, dark, it's deep. Oh, it's so good. It's a bit, oh, it's so great. I love it. Love it. Definitely worth a watch. It's definitely quite dark, and there's a lot of drama in it as well. But it's so good. Acting's fantastic. Anyway. Oman Zen, UK folks reminisce about crazy sci-fi shows. Meanwhile, Canadians and your age are like, we had that show with the German Shepherd that was fun to watch. Littlest Hobo, there you go. Funny thinking of Canadians. Mike Myers, I always thought it was so weird that he apparently got his break on UK TV being like a sideman for Timmy Mallet. Which is, by the way, Danny Sapko's in tomorrow's video. I just thought I'd mention that there because he actually called me a Timmy Mallet lookalike at the guitar show. But yeah, Timmy Mallet was this sort of like kids entertaining. He wore daft glasses and he looked a bit stupid like myself. Big stupid hats and props and hammers, mallet. And Mike Myers was like his, what do you call it? Sidekick type thing for a while. Really weird. League of Gentlemen, yes. Another great one, Vincent Brennan. Awesome. Sorry there. Cheese is a type of meat. Yes. Brilliant. Love it. I can't remember what it's from, but I do know the quote. Mad Hatter, Malachi, you never miss a video of mine. Oh, thank you so much, mate. Glad to hear that, mate. BBC, you could still watch TPS. It's only 33% pedal. The rest is that and show. Good point. There we go. Stephen Barr, The Office was good if you didn't work in an office. Too close to home. Totally get that, mate. Yes. Excuse me. Jojo, you were one of the people that didn't get it. Sorry to hear that. I hope it's not still like that. Benny Hill is a comedy legend. Yeah, see, he's a bit before my time. But there you go. Where did we get to there? Jojo, you were working in a call centre at the time and The Office was too near the mark. Yes, there we go. Still Game, one of the best written comedies there ever was. Yes, in case anybody doesn't know, the Wecklum thing, that comes from Still Game, a sketch. I'm going to play that one week on the live stream. I think I've mentioned that before. Scott centred Two Doors Down. I've actually never seen Two Doors Down. The Fast Show, yes. Brilliant. Yeah, got you, mate. Brilliant. There was also another Scottish TV comedy show that I used to watch with my dad as well, called Absolutely. That was brilliant as well. Around a little bit after Naked Video, if you ever seen that, that was the name of it. And Rabsy Nesbitt, kind of in between that. Absolutely brilliant. Sketch show. The Green Wing, yes! Love The Green Wing. I was just talking about that with my dad the other day. What's his name? Is it Mark Heap? Is that his name? His character in that, the doctor, playing the flute and everything. Oh my God. Some of the best comedy moments ever in The Green Wing. Absolutely love that. Oh man. Austin Powers, yes. Oh, Peter Collins, you've been binge watching Still Game this month. Nice one, mate. Oh, Chris Otterwell, watch I Swear. Yes. I've got that on the cards. Peter Collins, Vic Reeves, Big Night Out. You have just, that's my childhood, as Reeves and Mortimer. Yes. That, like my sister, my dad and myself, whenever we get together, Christmases, birthdays, all that kind of stuff, we'll always reminisce about Vic and Bob. Just favourite stuff ever. Absolutely love that. Bob is on his own these days as well, is just absolutely hilarious. Yeah, The Smell of Reeves and Mortimer, Shooting Stars, Bang Bang, it's Reeves and Mortimer, all of them. Huge fan. Pardon me. Excuse me, the two Rons, not very funny at all. Again, it's before my time, kind of different generation. League of Gentlemen is amazing, yes. So dark though, yes. Some of the episodes are scary, yeah, so good. Stella Street is another great one as well. Oh, so good. GoPort, whose shoes are they? That's went above my head. Tubbs, yes, Stephen Barr, yeah. It's a local shot, yes. All the quotes are coming in now. Love it. This is like one of John Robson's streams. This is what happens on his streams, reminiscing. Is this fun? The off-topic section. Jojo, you watched Absolutely as well. That's amazing. I never thought it would have been known outside of Scotland. Brilliant. Where are we at? GoPort, Catterick. Now, did I ever watch that? My dad keeps telling me to watch that, and I've never watched it. And what is it? Have I watched it? I know that like Steve Coogan and stuff's in it as well. And one of my favourite characters from Bang Bang, it's Reeves and Mortimer, which is when what's his name? What is his name? It's not Kinky John. No, it's in the club when they're doing. There's a sort of serious sketch within it where Vic is playing this kind of Peter Stringfellow type guy who's running the entertainment in a hotel. It's it's so good. But one of the entertainers is, yeah, it's Kinky John. That's his name. And he's this like a New York guy with the, oh, I don't know, is he based on like Marlon Brando or something? It's so bonkers ridiculous. But apparently that character got kind of rejigged as the detective in Catterick. And I'm yet to watch it, I think. But yeah, so good. Scores on the doors. Yes. Brilliant. A Wiedersehen Pet is a bit dated, but still causes a chuckle. I remember watching that in my youth, but I think I was maybe too young for it. But yeah. There's always a David Brent type character in a workplace, yes, but having to work with them is not so funny. 100%, mate, yes. Yeah, that's the thing. You see David Brent in a lot of different characters in a workplace. Like a lot of different people have some David Brent traits. It's like you just pulled all the worst of office people together into this one person. So good. Oh, so good. Robbie, you are shutting down the amps now. Chat versus guitar came out to around 75% for the chat. What does that mean? What do you mean there, mate? You've lost me, sorry. Rabsy Nesbitt, of course, yes. Whose shoes is from the Scottish Burnestown? Oh yeah, I love Burnestown as well. That's another great one. 11. 11, yeah, brilliant. Lemmy, great stuff. Pretty good ratio. What is this about? Sorry, let me read that again. You're shutting down the amps now. Chat versus guitar came out to around 75% for the guitar. Oh, you were watching the guitar more than playing. Is that right? Is that what we're talking about? Maybe. Maybe that's what it is. Not sure. Yes, Burnestown, great Scottish comedy. Brilliant. I'm trying to remember the quote. The two guys in the ice cream van. What are they again? Anyway. Brilliant. Absolutely love it. Right, okay. We are getting near the end. Have I got anything else to tell you about? Right, in terms of the live stream, next week, it either won't happen, or it'll happen later, or I'll put a video in its place. One of those three things will happen. It won't be in the normal time. I won't be able to make it. Alright, here we go. Robbie, 75% of the live stream in front of your computer, 25% playing and watching you on the TV. Oh, nice! Have you given me 2 views? Thanks, mate. Much appreciated. That's awesome. Great, mate. Alright, see, so you're multitasking. Playing and chatting, playing and chatting. Great stuff, mate. That's what I like to hear. The lift scene, yes. 11. 11. Yeah, it's so good. Oh, speaking of Scottish comedy, how could we forget Lemmy? Lemmy is so good. Oh, he's even if you don't like Scottish comedy, if you like what would you call? What's the word I'm looking for? It's not abstract. There's a word for it. I'm really sucking bad at words today. Surreal. Thank you. Surreal comedy. Like, oh, I mean, probably League of Gentlemen would be the most surreal comedy. Vic and Bob are also surreal comedy. But Lemmy is underrated genius at the surreal comedy. So good. Garth Marenghi, Dark Place is also surreal comedy. Is it? No, it's more of a spoof. Is it surreal as well? Maybe. Oh, what was that word that started with an E from earlier on? Empathise. Not empathize. I was close with emphasize. Empathise. Did someone maybe actually said that? Thank you, BPC. Yes, search for tone. Words is hard. Yeah, struggling. Lemmy is bonkers, yeah. Ah, man, he's pretty much a live streamer these days. He just live streams every day. I think he does way better than that than he did off of TV. But yeah, he's so good. Search for tone. You spent 95%. Sorry, this is Robbie F. I'm just keen to see what you're saying on search for tone stream. 90% of his live stream practicing, the other 5% was getting fresh coffee and getting rid of old processed coffee. I know exactly what you mean, and I can relate. Oh, right. Did I manage to... Here's what was on my list for today. Usually this page is full, but I was kind of running low on time. High effort video alert for tomorrow. Remember to plug the Patreon. No live stream next week, but I've since thought about that. And then 30 likes. Can we try and get 30 likes? Did we get 30 likes? I don't know if we did. If we did, great. If we didn't, oh well, at least we tried. Oh, Vincent Brennan, yes, Adventure Quest. Hello, Traveller. Or Greetings, Traveller, is it? Dark Place is definitely surreal. Yeah, it is surreal, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, so good. I want to watch it again. Speaking of comedy, YouTube Pat Finnerty, what makes this song stink? Brilliant. I've never seen that. I think Milehouse is a huge Pat Finnerty fan. I think it's him that keeps telling me about it. And I've never watched them yet. Sorry, I will have to do that. Father Ted, genius. Love Father Ted. I know that's one of John Robson's favourites as well, but yeah, absolute genius. So good. Has there ever been, that's got to be the best comedy ever to come out of Ireland, surely. Can't think of any others. There must be others. They're funny guys, the Irish. Funny people. There must be more than that that's came out, but yeah, Father Ted. Oh, so good. Anywho, right, wait a minute. No, we're all good. I've got 37. Great stuff. We made it to 30-second comments. Thank you so much for commenting. Thanks for coming along. We're kind of wrapping up. I think I've run out of things to say, but yeah, video tomorrow. Oh, last week's video did pretty well. The Sonic Cake Strat. Let me show you that quickly just before I call it a day. Where is it? Here it is. These wee strats. I'd actually did the video. Oh, it's so... Sorry, I'm trying to show you this here. This thing, it weighs absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. You can't see it, but I'm actually letting go of that. There you go. Yeah, nothing at all. It's just so light, fun to play. It's a total throw-about guitar. But yeah, 60 bucks. And actually, GoPort, Bobby Fingers. Well done, mate. If nobody knows, if you appreciate good humour, Bobby Fingers is the best channel on YouTube. There you go. Funniest stuff I've ever seen, probably, Bobby Fingers. I would recommend starting with the Michael Jackson, you'll see it, the Michael Jackson video. Start there. That's your primer. I don't want to give you any spoilers. Just watch it unravel. Pay attention. Absolute comedy genius. Bobby Fingers, the best. Absolutely love him. Right, so where have we got to there? Right, wrapping up here. Yeah, Stephen Barr doing Father Jack's catchphrases there. Excellent. Search for tone. Oh, sorry, you're speaking to Robbie. You appreciate everyone for showing up. Yes, indeed. So I hear you're a racist now, Father. Yes, brilliant. Does Father Ted absolve them for Miss Brown Boys though? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, I see what you mean. I actually never watched that. I've never watched Mrs. Brown Boys. My stepdad was a big fan, is a big fan. I never got into it. Don't know why. Vincent Brennan says the random section is a good idea. So off topic, I'll maybe do a vote on that. Actually, I'll do it in the poll next time, during the stream next time, if we should have an off topic, if we like this or not. I'm enjoying it. Red goes, hi Steve, have you seen Inside Number 9 by the guys from League of Gentlemen? Yes, I was watching that last year. I'd never seen it before, and they're all genius, absolutely brilliant, love it. Garthicles, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming in. Your timing is crap as usual, but you're here, you're catching the replay. Nice one, mate, much appreciated. Excuse me. Black Books is funny. I was thinking of that as soon as I mentioned Irish comedy, and then I started to doubt myself whether it was Irish or just the guy in it was Irish. I can't remember. There is no best YouTube channel, everyone is an equal. That's not true, Malachi. Bobby Fingers is the best YouTube channel. No, I'm only joking. No, that's a very good point, mate. That's it. But yeah, check it out. Right, let's get out here. Until next time, thanks for watching. Hopefully, check out the video tomorrow. I think it's a good one. High effort video alert. Hope you like it. Hope it's fun. Until then, see you later. There we go. We made it. We did the live stream. And I'm going to end this stream. Here we go. Right. See you